Hi guys, I'm here for a little swatch fest with you guys, 10 different lip swatches to be exact, and these are my favorites this year for the winter season, and I am very pumped to be doing this video with Faychon from the channel FashionablyFayy here on YouTube. She has been so supportive over the last couple of years, especially on Instagram. We've been following each other for a little while now, so when she reached out, I said yes, let's do it, and we came up with our top 10 winter lipsticks. If you want to check out 10 more winter lipsticks, please head over to her channel, subscribe. She is great, she is flawless, her makeup is always on point, and she knows how to get her glow on. Her skin is always glowing and beautiful. So please check out Faychon, and Faychon, thank you for reaching out to me. I am really excited to be filming this with you. So I put together my 10 from my collection. I just went through my lipstick collection and I came up with my 10 products. And I would love to know too if any of your favorites show up in this video. I'll start off with a very popular MAC lipstick for this time of year, and it's what I'm currently wearing. This is MAC Velvet Teddy, and the website describes this as a deep tone beige. I'd say this is a perfect brown nude, and it's a great way to kind of get into the brown lipstick trend without going overboard. And this is also a matte lipstick that does not dry out my lips, which I'm so thankful for because I have very dry, cracked lips, especially in the winter, and this one just glides over my lips. It camouflages all the dry patches and it doesn't accentuate any of those cracks on my lips at all. So if you want to check out a matte lipstick that leans a little bit more brown, I would recommend Velvet Teddy. My second lipstick is from NYX, and it's another matte lipstick because I love my matte finishes this time of year, and this one is called Natural. And I tend to grab this when I'm going for an everyday pink shade, but I don't want to necessarily grab something that's really light and almost spring-like. This is what I would consider more of a pink mauve for the winter months. This is another creamy matte lipstick, and it does not feel drying on my lips. I would reach for this when I want that everyday pink, but it's for winter. Winter specific everyday pink. This next one, you're gonna look at it and be like, that is the same lip color as NYX Natural. Get out of here. But I know a lot of you out there feel me on this. Every lipstick, even though they're in the same color family and they may look the same at first, there are little differences, and that is why I'm including this one as well. And also, this type of lipstick is really the kind that I love in general. This one is Maybelline's Lust for Blush. This is one of their creamy matte lipsticks, and it looks very similar to NYX Natural. The way I look at this is Lust for Blush is a little bit more of a deep tone pink versus NYX Natural, and it also leans a little bit more on the purple side. NYX Natural does have that mauve in there, but I'd still consider Lust for Blush a little bit more purple, a little bit more cool tone, and that is why I want to include both in here. I really didn't have to, but I love this range of color this time of year, so I want to give you guys some options. A lip swatch video would not be complete without some Milani lipstick, so I have a couple in here. This is the first one, and this is Milani's Rose Femme. This is a beautiful lipstick for this time of year. I love this type of rosy pinky brown. I put MAC Velvet Teddy next to it so you guys can see the difference here. This does have some brown in it, but right here is Rose Femme. So it has that rosiness, but it's also brown, a little bit of mauve mixed in. And then this side is just straight up like a brown nude on my skin tone. So that's the difference. If you want to go with something that still has that rosiness to it, then I really recommend Rose Femme. It's a very creamy, lush lipstick, very hydrating on the lips. And it's one of those lipsticks for my skin tone that doesn't look too deep on me. I can still pair it with a smoky eye, but I can also wear it with a very light dusting of eyeshadow, and it looks beautiful either way. So this is a very versatile lipstick. You can also sheer it out, build it up, however you want. It's a classic brown rose type of lipstick. There's one other MAC lipstick that I wanted to include in my top 10, and this is the only one that has that sheer look to it, and this one's MAC Plumful. If you're looking to go for like a berry red and you don't want to get too dramatic, then go for Plumful because it has a little bit of that plum, a little bit of red. It depends on your skin tone. It could lean a lot more red than others. Some people kind of get that plummy look, and then other people get the reddish look. but it's a beautiful one. You can build it up like this. You can make it really sheer like that. There's so many ways to wear it, and it's a very nice hydrating luster finish lipstick from MAC. You can always carry it in your bag, slap it on real quick without really looking at a mirror, and it's gonna look like you just ate a popsicle in the winter. But you know what I mean. Now for my other Milani lipstick. This one is a matte finish, and it's for those of you who like the idea of MAC Plumful, but you want to go for it and you want it to be nice and opaque. This is it right here. It is Matte Love. This is one of their newer matte releases, I'm pretty sure, and it's a beautiful color that resembles the one from MAC Plumful. It's kind of like that berry red, depending on your skin tone, and I compare these two side by side because it really is like the deeper version of Plumful. It's opaque, it's creamy. Matte lipsticks from Milani are some of the best in my opinion. I think they're just so creamy and amazing, but they also still have that matte look to the lips. Now we're getting into the reds and deeper colors here. The first one I'm talking about is a Revlon Super Lustrous lipstick, and there's only one of those in this top 10, which is pretty surprising. When you're going to a holiday party, nothing beats a classic red lip. And this one right here is called Certainly Red, just a classic, beautiful red that doesn't lean too warm. It's almost like a cool tone red, which is what I prefer because to me, my teeth look a lot whiter and brighter when I have a tone like this over something that's a little bit too warm and orangey. I would recommend wearing a lip liner with this lipstick because it's not a matte finish, but otherwise it's so classic and just one swipe and you get beautiful color like this. Another one of my favorite reds is also from Revlon, but it's actually a balm and not a lipstick. This is the Revlon Color Burst Matte Balm in Standout. I have mentioned this before. I love this lipstick because when you have a red that is a balm like this, it's almost like you're using a lip liner and able to fill it in like a jumbo lip liner, and it makes applying red lipstick so easy, and it's a very opaque red. There's a little bit of a difference between this and Certainly Red, and that's why I wanted to include both. Of course, the finishes are different. This one is a matte, the other one is a cream. In person, to me, it looks like Certainly Red is brighter and Standout is a deeper red. With this one, I have not had any issues with bleeding. I was able to kind of line my lips with this at first to make it easier on myself and then fill in the lines. Thanks for sticking with me here. We have two more lipsticks left. This one is a Rimmel Kate Moss lipstick in the shade 09. If you want to go a little bit more pink, kind of like a pinky red, and you just don't want that classic red lipstick, this is it right here. So I'm going to compare that one to Revlon's Certainly Red so you can see the difference. It doesn't look too different when you swatch them, but see, every time I show you these, it's like, oh, they look the same on camera, but there is a difference. So this one is Certainly Red, and it's a little bit more of like a lighter, brighter red, and this one's a slightly deeper, pinkier red. So instead of a typical red, if you want to go for something a little bit more blue and pink, then I would recommend this right here. It almost leans toward berry without really going that far as to being like a berry shade. I find it to be kind of like a pinky red. And this last one is that classic berry shade. How to include one because in the fall, in the winter, a lot of people talk about berry colors, and this one is perfect for the holidays. It is Wet n Wild's Sugar Plum Fairy. The Wet n Wild lipstick is a true berry color. You can also sheer it out to get a lot more of that purple. I don't know if I can do it on my hand, but yeah, I can kind of blend it out with my finger, and if you do this to your lips, it also creates a beautiful staining effect. It is a matte lipstick. With all of my matte lipsticks that I'm talking about, they're all very nice. They don't really accentuate dry patches, so if you have an issue with that, all the matte lipsticks I'm talking about here, they're beautiful, and they don't do that to my lips, especially if I apply a lip balm while I'm getting ready, and then you can blot that lip balm off a little bit and then apply your matte lipstick. So yeah, if you sheer this out, beautiful staining effect, and it kind of almost looks like a purpley pink. So you can wear it that way too, or really build it up to something like this, and it's excellent for this time of year. And that is it for my top 10 winter lipstick picks. I probably repeated myself a lot because it's kind of hard sometimes to really describe these lipsticks that are very similar, but I hope you guys got through it okay. Let me know in the comments what some of your favorites are for the winter months, and please don't forget to check out Faychon's channel. She also has her top 10 up with her lipstick swatches, so please support her. She is a doll. She's amazing with makeup and such a sweetheart. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Happy holidays, and I will see you all again really soon. Bye!